Lighthouse Pools is a wholesaler to the swimming pool industry. We're based in Plymouth. We're at 15 people, and we've moved in the last sort of 18 months to this new warehouse, which is sort of 4 times the size. As we've grown, we've realised that we need more focus on our customers. We looked at several CRMs along the way, but this one stood out, and it made sense to use 2 packages that basically understood each other and joined together. As well as that, having the backup in the UK made it very simple and a no-brainer for us.
For me, one of the key benefits of Prospect was it has a section where you can record problems against historic products and items, so that we could use it to manage our after sales at the same time as our pre-sales and our future sales.
We were using a very basic access-based ERP management system, which allowed stock in and stock out, and from there we realised again, as we were growing as a business, we needed more trackability of product serial numbers and stock movement in and out more secure.
Once we found it, we realised actually they can do serial numbers through Unleashed, and that was the biggest draw factor for it. Since we started using it, obviously it's integrated into the business, and we've been using it 5 years, and we couldn't live without it now.
One of the good things using Unleashed with its integration with Prospect and vice versa is everything's up to date and everything's real time. Before we were using Prospect, we were using a combination of paper-based systems and Excel spreadsheets. You didn't have the sort of funnel aspect where you could see what was on order for a customer. So we have the ability in Unleashed to raise an order, which can then be for future delivery, and that will allocate the stock to that product, which is something we couldn't do before. So that gives us a really good look into product availability.
The big benefit for me as a manager overseeing sales staff is the reflectability of what's gone on through the day. I can see things being input. I've got a very clean dashboard to see sales growing. If a trend moves one way and where cleaners seem to be hitting the market, then I can basically look into that area and then grow that with all the customers. So Prospect has aided growth in the sales side of the business, definitely. I can see where customers are slipping off, where they haven't spoken to us for a while, where orders haven't been placed. We can now drill into a product line, see what's been going on with it, why it's not selling, and then we can find the customers that have been selling it and go and talk to those customers and share those experiences with customers that aren't buying it to grow that product across the whole industry. If we see a product going in the right direction, we can share that with a MailChimp or an advertising campaign that tenfolds in the sales that come in off that.
I know the rest of the team really enjoy using it, and you can gauge that by the fact that they use it all the time.
They have a very nice sandbox feature which allows you to run a prototype warehouse, and that prototype warehouse gave us a feel for how stock moved in and out, and the staff that we've got were comfortable using it very quickly. So within a few days we realised it was the right program for us. A lot of our products are serialised and they have long warranty terms on them. So to be able to have a product that can be tracked 12 months, 24 months, 36 months down the line, whilst the warranties are still going through, allows us to go back and double check that it was sold to the person that's claiming for it and that it hasn't been claimed on before.
The information passed through between the after sales and the sales teams is much more comprehensive, and there's a much better flow of information. It's visible to all on both sides. It really made a massive difference in streamlining our processes. Because those processes are kind of built into the system, it's very user-friendly, it guides you.
But at least saves us hours and hours of time. It's very, very good for traceability. And that's how it fits really well in with Prospect, for that traceability to manage the product, but also to manage the long-term warranty, and the after-sales support is really good and seamless.
Having the products integrated gives our after-sales team and our sales team real-time view on stock levels and incoming stock. When we're looking at purchasing, it gives us a real heads up as to what's actually in the sales pipeline. So when we're ordering stock, we can see how much is a future allocated, so we can ensure that we're ordering on time. I think if any business who's growing, who at the moment have got their own systems in place, bringing in something like Prospect or Unleashed will enhance the systems you already have and will guide you into increasing the strength of those systems and will enable you to grow your business exponentially, which is what everybody tries to do.
I definitely recommend Prospect and Unleashed. The platforms are simple, easy to use, and very user friendly.